Okay, you guys. Oh, lordy. This is my first time needing to re record because I just sounded like a loon. Anyway, I'm going to start with a few things right off the bat to get them out of the way. And that's if you're new, I would love for you to subscribe. And also, you could follow me on Instagram if you like what you see at Andrea Charlane. Yeah, I've also just opened up a Society 6. So uh, pretty much any of the drawings that you see me make here and a lot of the stuff on Instagram, you could get on a shirt, get on a mug, uh, carry your groceries around with it on a tote, just put the tote on the wall, whatever you want to do. Um, yeah, we'll see how that goes because I don't really expect anyone but dear friends and family to buy something out of concern for my well being. um, anyway, thank you and welcome. Okay, so I just went to grab myself a snack. I bought some little cuties yesterday, and pretty sure they're already on their way out. They're just a little too mushy in the wrong way, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. But you know what? This girl that I'm drawing is a cutie. That is a segue. This is turning out to be a lot funnier than I usually am. Yeah, so don't come here for comedy, folks, because it's usually pretty fucking serious when I'm talking. It's all, you know, yeah, well, you'll get the idea. Um, yeah, let me get into this. We're going to be talking here for a while, and you'll get to know me a little bit, maybe. Anyway, my name's Andrea. Hi. There, you know me now. Um, so you're not going to see the finished drawing by the end of this video because I am still working on this. Um, and I did not record the entire process. So you're going to see it jump around a bit. And it'll be like, wow, where those pancakes come from? Um, yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't think you'll be too upset. Uh, and you should be excited for those pancakes to pop up because they're my favorite part of the thing. Like they're a standalone piece. I need to brag sometimes. They're really good pancakes. um, anyway, uh, so I went to work today for the first time since since I got back from that trip to Mexico, which I think slowly I will stop talking about. My boss came in at work and asked me about it, and I realized I really didn't have very many exciting things to say about it. Just that it was nice. Yeah. But work was kind of a little more interesting than normal, but also everything was kind of falling apart. Like I came in the morning and I don't usually open, so that was different. But lo and behold, the deli fridge was broken. So yeah, we ran out of cheese before the lunch rush was over. Had to cancel some orders, and it was a little weird, but we got through it. Highlight of the shift was that I made Reggie Watts a couple sandwiches, and I didn't even realize it was him at first. I mean, I'm not like a huge fan. I just like know who he is, and I think he's cool. I probably should figure out more about him because he seems like a person that I should know. But anyway, like I went to grab like an avocado for his chimichurri chicken, and my coworker in the kitchen was like, "Oh my god, do you know who that is?" I'm like, "No, who is it?" That's Reggie Watts. I'm like, "Oh, okay." Basically, that was my reaction was a little more excited than that, but I guess he's like a huge fan of his, and he was too nervous to even go say hi. But you know what? He should have done it because last time I had a celebrity-ish person come in, I was like, "Oh my god, Don't want to be weird, but I'm a huge fan. And then I made her a wonderful everything bagel with cashew cream cheese. But then my first and only other previous celebrity customer that came in, I totally froze up. And I spoke to him because I took his order and I checked him out. Haha, checked him out. Dylan Sprouse, please come back to Haymakers. Your luscious blonde locks. Part of me wanted to be like, eh, wish it was Cole, but whatever. When I told people that he came into the store, like my coworkers, they were like, "Oh my god, you're so lucky," and I'm just like, it was whatever. Um, but yeah, my manager at the time was there, and she had no idea who he was. Kind of, I guess she's like a generation older. She's on I guess, the older end of the millennials. She's not a whole generation older. That's mean. She's not that old. She just probably missed the sweet life of Zach and Cody. That's what I'm trying to say. um, yeah. So I guess I should get more into talking about this drawing. And I really like this whole odd alien thing that I have started in the past couple months. The first drawing that I made in this style is like my favorite thing that I have ever done. Like, I think I got into some sort of trance while I was drawing it. Like, when I was finished, I was like, I can't believe I made that. Um, and that's why I guess it's been kind of hard for me to top it because I just like it so much, and then everything I do after just kind of feels like a pile of crap. So that's something I'm dealing with. So I did that, and it's the best. Whatever. I'm allowed to like my own art sometimes. The majority of the time, I don't. I just kind of make it and hope for the best. Um, yeah, you see me here. I'm like trying to figure out like I want to put a sign outside the window where you can see like the name of the diner, and I haven't figured out even what I want to call it, let alone like the style of the sign. And there are so many cool like vintage retro signs to look at for inspiration. And yeah, ooh, I need to help figuring out a name actually for the diner. So if you see this video like within a week of it going up and make a suggestion for a name in the comments, you have a good chance of influencing my decision because I still need to figure that out. Yeah, so the general idea that I want it to be is like it's like the first stop when you get to Earth for the aliens and you get to meet other aliens. So I can't think of any creative names right now. Like Welcome to Earth or First Stop or like Just Landed. You know, so anything along those vibes. You know, super appreciate any help I can get. I need a lot of help sometimes. Um, and you'll get credit if I use your idea. Um, yeah, thank you. Thank you in advance. Probably no one's gonna have any ideas. I'm gonna be out here alone with my badly named diner, and that's okay. It's fine. Yeah, and then so back to the whole, I guess, alien series that I've done. The second one I did, I ended up drawing Saint Vincent as an alien, and I really hated it at first, but it's kind of grown on me. So I think it's my second favorite drawing now. So I'll put that in there. And the third one I did, I still loathe it. It was a good idea, I think, but it just I didn't execute it very well. And it was the idea was that I wanted to recreate like one of those very very 80s prom photos. Um, I apparently even failed at the whole it being a prom photo because the first comment I got on it was something like they don't look very happy to be getting married. And I was like, I don't think they look like they're getting married. But It's fine. It's fine. I really photoshopped the background to death because I just messed it up so much. And I just really don't like it, but like it's fine. Um, yeah. So with these like bigger drawings, it's just hard for me because I'm so used to like doing everything in like one go and like one sitting and not coming back to it. And like the first alien drawing I did that I showed you, I did that all in one day. Like I went to sleep with the idea and then I woke up and I drew the whole thing in like I don't know how many hours, but I almost forgot to eat was kind of what happened. Dusk till dawn, pretty much. Well, not dusk because or not dusk till dawn. That's like the opposite. Dawn till dusk. Except I didn't actually wake up with the sun because when does that happen? That only happens if I like need to catch a flight or something. My goodness. uh, let me think, folks. Let me think. So yeah, I opened that Society 6 and thank you to anyone that buys anything. Like the profit margin is very low, but like it's a really cool way to just get your art on stuff. And I've known about it for a really long time, but I just finally went ahead and uploaded a bunch of stuff as soon as I got home from work today. Um, I may have bought myself some shirts, which I guess I will model when I receive them. I mean, I feel pretty weird like wearing my own art, but so I don't know if I would actually wear them out. But like God, but I just think it would be cool anyway. So um, yeah, I really want to eat that cutie. Hopefully it tastes good. Gotta wait till I'm done with this voiceover because nobody needs that. Yeah, so I love just like kind of there are those pancakes if you didn't already notice them. Like yeah, good pancakes. Right? I'm just kidding. I don't think that highly of myself. I just sometimes I have to be proud of the drawing that I do because it can't all be negative stuff, you know? I work hard. It's got to pay off eventually. I'll tell myself that. Um, yeah, so I call this alien here. Her name is Angel. Um, I named her Angel because her hair is this like silvery. It's based off this wig that a singer I like wears. Angel Olsen. You might have heard of her. And really, that's the only reason I named her that was because I made her hair like hers. That's the only reason. Plus, Angels I think is a pretty good name for an alien. Like that whole like fallen to earth thing. Um, yeah. While I was watch while I was drawing this, I was watching the movie Moonstruck. I had kind of decided that I needed I need to watch more like old movies and like kind of like classic movies because I'm just kind of lacking. And I don't know. I need to watch more movies in general. Like I have Movie Pass, which is that whole like monthly like go to a movie every single day for like $8 a month, and gone to the theater twice. So really, I'm one of the people that is not taking advantage of it, and rather is being taken advantage of. But it's fine. Um, there are a lot of good movies out all the time, and a lot that I want to see, but that I just have a really hard time getting myself to a theater by myself, and like just like it's hard to work out people's schedules to go do something like that. Um, but it's still if you go to the movies, Movie Pass is a great thing. Get it, you won't regret it. But don't get it if you just think you will use it and then like not use it. Like if you aren't already going to the movies at least once a month, then it's a little silly, isn't it? Um, I don't know. I was gonna do it. I really tricked myself. Anyway, there's still time. I could go to like 5 movies and make my money back and see movies, and it would be fun. Like I want to see Call Me by Your Name, and I want to see Lady Bird. I want to see, I don't know, I want to see a lot of things. I heard that new Natalie Portman Annihilation movie is supposed to be good, even though I'm like not really into sci-fi action movies, but maybe it's different. I believe there is a chance that I would enjoy it anyway. If you have any movie recommendations, like not movies to go see in the theaters, but like old movies or like I don't know, even just things on Netflix. I really like, um, I guess to give you more of a sense of my taste in things. Well, I binge watched the X Files. Like I had almost finished watching the whole series like a year ago. I guess it was last April that they took it off Netflix. I guess I got to like season 7, and then they took it off Netflix, and I was like, okay. And then I stopped, and then like this fall I got Hulu because a coworker suggested Baskets to me, and lo and behold, X Files is on Hulu, so I got to watch that, and I love Baskets. That's a wonderful show. Zach Galifianakis is great. I know not everyone likes him, and Louis Anderson playing the mom, and oh god, the whole cast is great. Um, I guess the elephant in the room there is if that show will continue or not, since Louis is like co-creator, writer of it. Um, and I guess after his thing broke, I guess Fox dropped him, whatever. So I guess we got or not Fox, FX. I'm sorry. There's a one key letter there. Um, so yeah, X Files, Baskets. What else? What else is there? What else have I watched lately? Let me think. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, I don't know. I like the like indie films, like in general. I like things with young adults because it's relatable. Um, I like things with serious topics. I also like comedies, like really dumb stuff like Wet Hot American Summer, uh, like Tim and Eric kind of thing. Portlandia is the best. Uh, I love stand-up comedy in general. A couple months ago, I saw Rory Scovel, one of those, all of them. He's one of my favorites. Uh, Tig Notaro is pretty cool. I need to watch her show. Yeah, I haven't watched that. I love Kevin Nealon. My favorite YouTube discovery this year is hiking with Kevin. Um, yeah, I guess more and more people are watching that now because he's been doing a little bit more promotion. Like I guess he was on Conan and he did a hike through the audience. So that brings me to Conan. I love Conan O'Brien. I think he's wonderful. Um, yeah, my goodness. One of the first things I did in New York was I was 16. I didn't even have an ID at the time, but I had to get an ID so that I could go see Conan. I went with my mom. He was doing like one of those special weeks in New York because he was already on like TBS at that point. I'm not that old, and his guest was Matthew Broderick, and Paul Simon performed, and we had really terrible seats. They all looked like ants, but it was still worth it. I enjoyed it. And then I saw him again when he was at the Apollo like last year, and went with my ex, and that was cool. And Louis C.K. was the guest. Um, and who else? There was someone else, I think. Yeah, goodness, if I remember. But it was fun. But it just like goes so fast when you're there. And I imagine that the shows where you're in the regular studio and it isn't like the big theater when he goes to film elsewhere on those special weeks. I assume those are a lot more fun because the studio audience is much smaller. But I'm not in California, so yeah. Tomorrow, I guess I'm doing like a photo shoot, and I don't do that very often. I used to do a lot of like figure modeling and stuff. Tomorrow it's just with this guy. I haven't met him yet, but he does really nice portraiture. So I might get some nice shots, and I'm sure it'll be fine. And it's close to my apartment, so I have no excuse not to give it a shot. I hope you guys are enjoying this drawing, even though it's really like I don't. It feels weird not being able to show anything finished. I'm trying to think of like more videos I could do that are different than this. And obviously, I can do music and stuff, but it's not always realistic for me to do that regularly. And like, I don't know. Like, I think my next non sketching with me video will be like just talking to the camera and maybe sharing some of my favorite things. Like, I was thinking of doing like a favorite female artists type video. Um, I have a couple off the top of my head that I already know I would want to include. And obviously, that is something that changes all the time because I'm always finding new artists and new inspiration because the wonderful internet. I have this little corner of my room where I have a print from Alison Bamcat, and I love it. And she's nice. Like, I've talked to her on Instagram and stuff. It's cool when there's people with like smaller followings, so you can actually have a chance to talk to them. Um, yeah, and someone that really influences my own style a lot, like at least in these kinds of drawings, is Sally Nixon. And I discovered her quite a while ago because she was featured on the Creators Project on Vice. And she does these very, very detailed pen and marker drawings of scenes. Actually, I bought her book. It's like a hide and seek, like I Spy book called House Plants and Hot Sauce. I think it's really cool. Um, yeah, like I would love to, I don't know, make a whole like illustrated book kind of in this alien style. Like make a story because I like creating the story and having these different characters. Like there, I'm trying to draw this little boy like peeking in to the diner, and I really need to work on that. But I'm been seeing these aliens and being like, no one's gonna believe what he saw, so we don't have to worry about like covering this up or anything. But then to think that he'll remember that for the rest of his life, and he'll be like Fox Mulder trying to prove to people that aliens are real. I want to believe. You know what I mean? Yeah. So obviously the fact that I watched a lot of X Files influenced this whole alien theme. Um, I also like it just because I get to draw something that's basically a person, but not, and a little weird, and kind of allows me to make it a little strange and a little imperfect. Um, like the limbs are spindly and awkward. Uh, the faces are just strange, but still in my opinion, beautiful. You know, in their own way, even with their lack of a nose, Voldemort esque. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. We're about done. And again, if you want to leave a comment with a suggestion for what to name that diner or any other idea, like where should I draw Angel next? Or what is the story behind this guy with the cowboy hat? What is he doing? So thank you again. Here's the little updated look at where I currently am in this drawing. You see I got that neon open sign. I added in a couple things there. Still working on it. Nothing's faux show yet. Have a great day, everyone. Great evening, great night, whatever it may be. Thank you so much. Adios.